Ed, congratulations for finishing 185. Did you break your own record here?
No, the record was 188 from last year, so I didn't quite get there.
Definitely. You were moving well when I left you last night, and then when I come back, you're still moving well. Tell us what's the secret here?
Secret here is to put one foot in front of the other and go in the correct direction. And that's it. There's nothing more to it than that. And just have fun and run your own race and enjoy the company of everybody around you. And push your limits. I'm all about pushing our perceived limits beyond what we think we're capable of, because there's so much more that we can do as human beings with our mind and body. We just limit ourselves many times with the way we think.
So what's the limit?
There is no limit.
Exactly, limitless. That's why this is called endless mile, I guess.
Yeah.
Tell us about you come from California. What's the ups and downs for running in Alabama versus?
It can be humidity. It wasn't that issue here, but I've done races here in the South, and humidity can be an issue.
So Ed, I see you got a plaque and a buckle. Looks like you have a first overall here, of course, with 180, 85, 80 plus mile, 85 miles. You said.
Right.
Tell us about what kind of food or diet does it take for you to keep going? The way you're going, you're moving pretty well. I didn't see you 6 hours out running. Anything you ate? Tell us, what do you eat?
Yeah, I kind of I graze. So as I come into the aid station, I'll just look, and if it looks appetizing, I'll grab something. If I don't see anything that looks appetizing, I'll go around a couple more loops, and they're always cooking up different variety of foods. So as far as I started out in the morning on day one eating fruit like oranges and bananas, and then as the day progressed, I had bean burritos and quesadillas, and then they had soup.
Mm-hmm. So you just eat all day. So do you bring your any special diet or nothing? Tell us about your story behind your this hat, clown hat.
The Jester hat. So in 2010, I broke the world record for most marathons in a year, marathons and ultra marathons. I did 135, and just for the fun of it, I would wear different hats. I'd go to Goodwill and for a couple bucks buy these different hats. And when I got a Jester hat and put it on, it just seemed to fit my personality. Because there's a couple things about the Jester hat. Is for one, it reminds myself and everybody else in the race not to take it too seriously, because all we're really doing is running in circles. We're not, solving world's problems. And also the Jester, the history of the Jester back in Renaissance days, the Jester was the person who could really tell the king and queen what they needed to hear and not be beheaded for it, because they had the skill to use their wit and charm. And so I kind of think of myself as a jester in that I'm able to talk to people because I have so much experience in races, and I can, advise them. Sometimes if I see someone who's doing, and I try not to give unsolicited advice, but if I see someone who's really, doing something that probably is going to be detrimental to them in their race, I think it's a little easier coming from, the jester. And I'm also, I think it makes me more approachable by people, especially like if someone's at a race and they've not been to a race before and they don't know anything about my background, but they see a guy in a Jester hat, they might be a little more inclined, well, I don't, I'm intimidated by these other people, but that guy looks like a fun guy. I could ask him some questions. So I think it helps me be more approachable to people.
Great, thanks for explaining this, and congratulations for running the race and coming all the way from California to here. Hope to see you next year. You mentioned something about next year plan. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I have a number of world records. This year, actually, or here at this race, I broke 6 world records. The world record for most lifetime hundreds, this was number 217. Also, most 100-mile or longer podiums. This is my 138th podium finish, my 111th first or second place finish, my 66th first place finish. Those are all world records. And then also, this is my 12th win for 2021. That's the world record. And it was my 4th win in the month. I've done every weekend a race, and I've won all 4 of them. I have one more this next weekend. Hopefully I can make it all 5. But so those are all world records. So I at one point had the world record for most 100-mile races in a year. In 2014 I did 41. And then my friend Walter Hanloser did 50 in 2019. So next year I'll turn 60 on August 15, and my goal is when I turn 60 for that whole year to do 60 100-mile races and reclaim my world record. I want it back. I want them all. I don't want to share them.
Definitely.
So
Yeah,
I'd like to come back here and do this race again because it's the 2nd year in a row, and it's a good race for me. Love the people, love the Southern hospitality. I feel like part of the family, and it's a nice venue, and so yeah, it's more. If I end up doing it, I have to find sponsorship because it's very expensive to do all those races and all the travel. But if I can get sponsorship, then it's more than likely that I'll be back here.
great. Congratulations for win here again, and you did great and inspiring us.
Thank you, thank you. It's great to be here, and everybody has a story, we tend to focus on those who come in first, but even the person with the lowest mileage has a story, a reason why they are part of the ultra family and community. So their stories are important too, as well. But I thank you for letting me share mine.
Definitely. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Yes.